everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Well, you guys, it has been a month, which means it is time for the June Q&A session. I really like doing these videos with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy them. You keep sending in your questions, so as long as you have questions, these videos will continue on. So thank you for showing this series some love. It's just kind of a casual chit chat, hang out with friends type of a video. These questions can be Scentsy related. These questions can be personal. I'm a total open book. I have yet to come across any question that has been off limits. So, you know, if there's anything that you have a question about, feel free to send it in. Whether you are leaving a comment on this video to go for the Q&A for next month, or you are welcome to send in an email to me at RowberryWax@gmail.com, and I'd be more than happy to answer it in the next Q&A. But thank you again so much for showing this series some love and support. I really enjoy watching them. I also enjoy sharing with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started because we do have some questions. We have a couple of emails, and then we have a couple of comments that had come in on last month's Q&A video. I am going to go ahead and start with the emails. I kind of take a little bit of a breath because I feel like I probably should end on the emails only because I feel like I'm really going to get into a discussion about one of these emails. And I don't really want this to be like a 2-hour video, but I feel like maybe if I start with it, maybe I'll kind of hone it in a little bit, knowing that there's other comments and questions to address. So first one is from my friend Tammy. Hi Tammy. So she says, I have a couple of questions for you for the next Q&A. What made you decide to sell Scentsy? So I joined Scentsy back in 2014 and I wanted nothing to do with the business side of it. Kind of funny, since this is now both mine and my husband's full-time job. I did not want that for us. I'm super happy that this did turn into what it did. This has been a blessing I didn't know I needed. Both having this be my job, like to be able to have the opportunity to call this my job, to call this Sean's job, is just, it's absolutely amazing. But also the relationships that I have gained because of this opportunity has been amazing. The whole reason I decided to join was just because I love the product. I love the product. I knew I was going to purchase anyway, and so I thought, what the heck? There was a join special. It wasn't back in those days. They didn't have like the $20 join specials or anything like that, but they had the like double kits. So I could get all of the spring and summer catalogs and testers and all of the fall and winter catalogs and testers because it was a transition month when I joined. And so I was like, double the kit? Heck yeah. Then I can place my own orders? Heck yeah. And I can do it whenever I want? Heck yeah. So I solely just joined because I wanted to purchase for myself. I didn't even want my friends knowing that I had joined Scentsy because I was afraid they were going to ask me to do a party. I was terrified. I was like, that's not what I want this to be. I don't want to be like asking people to join my team. I don't want to be asking people for parties. I literally just want to place my own orders. Little did I know you have to actually work for parties. But slowly but surely the cat did come out of the bag. And so I would then like host my own parties, but we just like had it super open house style where like I told my friends, hey, I'm gonna have my Scentsy stuff out. I'm getting ready to place an order. So if you want to come by for drinks and snacks and stuff, like you can totally do it on this particular Saturday or whatever day we had made it. So, so that's why I decided to join. And then it wasn't for a few years that I kind of started to see what more this could be, and started to treat it a little bit more like a business. And then it became a business for us. So, and that's what I love about Scentsy, is that this can literally be whatever you want it to be, however big, however small you want it to be. The choice is up to you, which is fantastic. But that is why I joined. She also says, what fragrance of wax bar would you do without? If we're talking about current wax bars, it would be Cloudberry Dreams. I can totally do without Cloudberry Dreams. Also, I loved watching your makeup session on the weekend vlog. You should keep doing those on your vlogs. You did a great job. Thank you so much. That was just because I had gotten a few people asking questions about how I do my liquid eyeliner, do my little wing eyeliner. I am not a professional. I am not anyone that should be giving any kind of advice. And I just feel like the beauty space is not really where I want this channel to go. It's just, I love home fragrance, and we'll do, you know, the occasional like more casual video like this, the Q&As, and then obviously our weekend vlogs that we do. Sometimes that's showing you a more personal side of us, but I don't want to get into the beauty realm of things. I feel like my self-esteem can't take that. I don't feel like I should be giving any kind of advice. I'm happy to like share how I do things, and I absolutely love you for sharing that you enjoyed it, because that means a lot to me. But anytime someone wants to criticize me personally, it's hard. And so, you know, I'm happy with how I do my makeup, and there's going to be people who take this makeup stuff a lot more seriously, and they'll tell me I'm doing it all wrong, and then I'll be doubting myself. So I just can't do it. But thank you so much. Tammy does say, I want to try to wear liquid eyeliner, but I'm scared it might not look nice. It might not look nice on me. It will. Just the thing is, you just have to do it. You just have to do it and get started. Don't start on a day that you're going to go for a job interview or anything like that, but maybe start on a weekend or a day that, you know, you don't have anywhere to be. And just kind of start playing with it. And then you'll get better at it with more practice. So you've got this. She says, the only makeup I put on is eyeshadow, foundation, and mascara. I'm gonna try wearing lipstick now to see if I like it on me. Just do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel pretty. That's the biggest thing. For the longest time, I just used to, especially in like dental assisting school, when I would be starting bright and early in the morning at dental assisting school, and then I would go to my regular job that would pay the bills, from like 1 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night. And so I didn't have a ton of time for like makeup. So that was all I would do as well. Just foundation, mascara, and it just made me feel a little bit more put together. So wear what it is that makes you feel pretty. If it doesn't make you feel pretty, don't do it. So thank you so much, Tammy. Okay, next one is my friend Pamela. Hi, Pamela. First of all, let me just say how much I love you, and that this email is the reason why I feel like like this video could be probably 4 hours long, but I'm going to try to keep this concise. And I'm not saying anyways, okay, let me go ahead and start. So Pamela says, hi Lisa, I just watched your May Q&A while prepping some barbecue chicken. It was nice because having you in the background was like talking to a friend. Thank you so much. That means so much to me, because that's what I want this to be like you're just hanging out with a friend. Let me see here. I don't know if you've ever answered questions about your tattoos, but please tell me the story behind them. They're gorgeous and truly a work of art. Thank you so much. She says, I have 2 small tattoos, so I always enjoy hearing people's stories about what inspired them. So, yes, so as you can see, I have and of course I wore like the worst possible shirt for this. Maybe in the next Q&A I'll wear like a tank top or something. I feel like I live in tank tops, you guys. Like no matter what time of year it is, if I am not in front of the camera, I am rocking a tank top. Like I own like 47 black tank tops. I love tank tops. So maybe the next one I'll have to rock a tank top. But yeah, so I've got a full floral sleeve here on my arm that goes from my wrist all the way up, totally all the way around. I love this. This tattoo does not have any meaning to it whatsoever. I really like tropical flowers, and it's pretty and bright and colorful. The whole reason why I decided to do this is because when I was working, and I don't regret this at all. In fact, I'm really excited to like get my next sleeve tattooed at some point. Right now we've got all kinds of bills for landscaping, which isn't cheap, which is super exciting. But sometime when we have some extra cash, I will absolutely be finishing my other sleeve, which would be great. It's not even started right now except for this tattoo, which we're going to talk about here in just a second. But My skin, I'm super pasty pale, and you can basically like see through my skin, and I get really like blotchy on my arms. And when I was working at the Men's Warehouse, like I would get comments on my arms all the time. Like people would just poke at my arms and they would say, "What's wrong with your arms?" And I'm just like, "Hi, rude." Like there's nothing wrong with my arm, and it's just kind of, I'm just pale, I'm just pasty, and I'm just blotchy for like I get little like rosy blotches, and it doesn't hurt. It's not a rash or anything. I just get kind of blotchy. I'm sure there's some kind of like name for it, but it's not contagious. I don't think it looks that bad. I just wish that like I wouldn't like, because that's the whole reason I really wanted a sleeve. I liked the way it looked, but I was like so tired of people poking at my arm saying that there was like something wrong with me because of how patchy my arms would be. But I love it. I mean, I love the sleeve tattoos. I love the way they look, but that was the whole reason, like really what gave me the push was because people in retail were jerks. They were like, "What's wrong with your arms?" I'm just like, don't say that. That's rude. Nothing's wrong with my arms. So I decided to cover it up with ink. So I will, like I said, I will do my other sleeve. I know I'd like to do, I'd like to incorporate a tattoo to honor my dad who passed away. I'm thinking like a devil dog or something. I don't know. I'll find something to honor my dad for sure. This tattoo here on my right arm, on my right, inside of my right wrist, is a matching tattoo with my mom. So it's a rose in the shape of an infinity symbol. So I've got that. I also have two tattoos on the tops of my feet. You're not gonna see my feet. It's not that kind of channel. But I've got one on my left foot that is this the one that is, yes, that's my flowers. Just wanted to make sure. That I've got more like tropical flowers on the top of my left foot. And then I've got two hearts on the top of my right foot. That's in honor of my grandmother. That's a remembrance tattoo for my grandmother. And then I have the dreaded lower back tattoo. So I shouldn't say dreaded, because I honestly don't regret any of my tattoos. But I have a tribal running pony on the bottom of my on my lower back because we're so into Mustangs. My husband and I are very much into Mustangs, the car, and so I wanted the running pony like tribal design on my lower back. So I have that. The old tramp stamp. And I don't regret it. Like that was just such like a trendy thing to do at the time. That was my first tattoo. And then I got my foot tattoo, then my other foot tattoo, and then my sleeve, and then my arm. So hopefully within the next year I won't be lopsided anymore, and I'll get more work done on my other sleeve. So stay tuned. I'm sure there's going to be some more stories, more like additional meaning behind the future artwork that I get. Okay, also, how do you handle the anti-MLM movement? It enrages me. And let me go ahead and finish. Let me finish this statement, question, all of the things. I know this is a loaded subject, but I'm curious how you handle the backlash. Recently, I defended you on a YouTube video. Pamela, I love you. And anyone else who saw the video that Pamela is referring to, I love you. And I have my thoughts on all of this. She also says, I saw that you replied to my comment. Sometimes I find myself watching these videos just to get a feel for their motivations. I think that many MLMs are unrealistic in their promises and requirements, but I chose Scentsy because it's so chill. It's fun and enjoyable, and it encourages me to go safely outside my comfort zone. Today I got into a discussion with another anti-MLM YouTuber. I know, but I couldn't help it. So how do you handle it when confronted with haters? It's really hard. So for the most part, I can just ignore the anti-MLMers, just generally speaking, even if they have opinions about Scentsy. Like, I'm just like, whatever, like, you don't understand, because like whatever I have seen, and I don't go seeking for this information, but anything that I have seen, anything I've come across that, like I said, I have seen personally, has not been true. There's been a lot of unclear information or misinformation in what they're sharing and what they are putting out into the universe. Clearly, if this was any kind of like scammy kind of company, I wouldn't be a part of it. It's just, I just kind of choose to ignore it for the most part. Here's my rant. Let me get on my soapbox now. When you start to attack me personally, I am enraged. I am enraged because it takes a lot to put yourself out here on the internet. And I realize I'm putting myself out here on the internet to be judged or whatever. But why does that make it okay for someone to take my information, my videos, embed it into their content that I did not give them permission to do? Granted, I know this is a public platform, but I did not give that person permission to put my face on her thumbnail, to put my hard worked video into her video and have her misconstrue the information. It enrages me, and my feelings get super hurt. Like, I'll be totally honest, like my feelings get super hurt, because I do take this very seriously, and it does take a lot to put yourself out on the internet, and it's hard enough that there's comments that come in that are super hurtful. For the most part, I'm able to remove the comments, block and delete, and call it a day. But I read every single comment. So when someone tells me I'm ugly, I'm fat, I should go kill myself, all these like horrible things, I'm annoying, I laugh too much, whatever it is, like, I read those comments and it's super hurtful. It is super hurtful. And for me, like, I'm able to move on the next day. But I feel like for me, it bothers me more that they're saying these types of things on people's videos, not just me, but clearly they're going about it and like saying these things to other people as well. And you don't know what that other person might be going through. So maybe your comment is enough just to really destroy someone. And that's what upsets me. I'm fine. I'm not, I am heartbroken. I shouldn't say heartbroken because they're not worth that, but my feelings are hurt for the day, and then I move on. The thing with that particular video, it was hard because a lot of my friends were seeing it, and so they were defending me, which I appreciate. But it kept getting brought up day after day after day. So it took me a while to move on from that particular video, because I had so many people who were so kind and thoughtful and generous, and I love you all for loving me. But it was really hard for me to have to keep hearing about it and seeing this person's face pop up on my email or my phone saying, oh my gosh, did you see this? I'm just like, ugh. Like, it's just, ugh. So I would ask, if you are a friend of mine and you see anything like that, if you want to help support me, don't watch the video. Don't watch the video. Don't leave a comment. Even if you are defending me, I love you so much. I owe you. When I first saw that initial video, I wrote a scathing comment, and then I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. I deleted it. She still saw it, but I deleted the comment because I was like, this isn't worth it. Like, it's not worth it. Like, that's what these people want. These people want to rile you up, and it's just, you are supporting that channel by watching the video. You're supporting that channel by commenting. Even if you're defending, even if you do a thumbs down, it's still supporting the channel because it still counts as engagement on that channel. So I would say if you do see any of that and you don't agree with it, don't watch it, because then you're just supporting that channel. So I'll admit, I watched that first one a couple of times. She has made another one, and I refuse to watch it. I won't do it because I'm not going to support her. And it took everything in me to not go to her Instagram, leave her a message privately just to ask like what the hell she was doing and what she was thinking and why she was saying the things that she was saying. But I didn't. I was like, no, like, and it honestly, I can't even take credit for that. Sean had to really talk me off the ledge with that one. He's just like, this is what they want. Like, the anti-MLMers want that attention. They want that satisfaction of upsetting you. And it's just, but stepping off of my soapbox, simply, it enrages me. Because it's not true. Like, and if there's anything that really gets to me, is people who want to lie to make someone look bad or something or a company look bad. Yeah, there's MLMs out there that are not ideal for sure. And if there is something that is true that you feel like you don't agree with, sure, go for it and share it and share, you know, luckily we can all share our own personal thoughts and feelings on things, right? Things that I believe in, maybe this other person won't, but freedom of speech, we can share what we want to, but just make sure it's true and you're not sharing lies. Like, that's the thing. And to slam somebody or like embed somebody's content into your own and you don't even know who they are and you're misconstruing their content is just it enrages me. So those are the emails. So Pamela, thank you so much, because it came in at kind of the perfect time when I was kind of feeling my lowest with all of the anti-MLM stuff, because that's the thing. See, I can seriously talk about this for like 17 hours. I'm not going to do it, but like, that's something that I really pride myself on here on my channel, is to keep it a positive environment. And I'm not here for the negativity. Like, I really don't feel like I put any like sleazy content out there. Like, I've seen some sleazy MLM, like anti-MLM stuff, not a ton, because I really don't go searching for it, but sometimes it pops up and I'm like, oh, what the heck? But I really pride myself on keeping this a positive place. And so to have someone, and she wasn't saying that I was negative or any of that, it just feels so violating to have someone say, I'm gonna take your content and I'm gonna bash your company. Like, no, that's not okay. Like, and so it really upsets me. It really upsets me, because I don't want this to be a negative place, and I want it to be positive, because you can go out your front door or turn on the TV or turn on the radio and get as much negativity as you want. I'm trying to make things light and happy and positive and all of that stuff. So thank you so much, Pamela. I appreciate it. All right, let's get to some comments. Okay, so now addressing the questions that came in from the comments of last month's video. This is gonna be a little bit more lighthearted. And like I said, I'm totally transparent, and if there's ever any question you have that does hold more weight, like, I'm more than happy to talk about it. It doesn't bother me in any kind of way. And Pam, I'm really glad that you did ask how I feel about that, because it is something I do feel passionate. Look, I'm still like going back to it. Clearly, it's something I feel passionate about, and I'm happy to share with it, but I don't feel like that person or this topic of anti-MLM deserves like its own dedicated video or post or anything like that. But I feel like it is good to know how people feel about it, if that makes sense. So thank you. Okay, so first question that came in from the comments of last month's Q&A is from our friend Shannon. And Shannon says, love you, Lisa. Shannon, I love you too. She says, with Bring Back My Bar coming, which I was gonna say we're in the middle, but we're kind of coming to the end of Bring Back My Bar, but it is still currently available. We need to know, which are your favorites? Okay, so I have a lot of favorites, because this is a great Bring Back My Bar month, you guys. It is fantastic, and I would love to know what your favorites are. Really, okay, so you didn't tell me how many, right? Yeah, you didn't give me a number. So, okay, let me give you, should I do top 5 or 6? We'll go top 6. Okay, so I would easily say Happy Birthday, of course, Fuzzy Blanket, Hemingway, Harbor, I might come back to Harbor's Edge, Vanilla Suede, My Wish. Oh my gosh, no, I'm gonna take My Wish back. Okay, I need to go back. Hold on. See, this is such a good bring back my bar. Okay. And then at the end, I'll just tell you the ones that I don't care for, because really I love them all. But okay, Happy Birthday Fuzzy Blanket. Yes, 2 for sure. I'm gonna go Vanilla Suede, Churro Churro, Love and Kisses Mini, and Painted Leaves. That would be my top 6 for Bring Back My Bar. The only ones, I love them. I love them all. I really do. The only ones I don't care for, I would say, because I like beach too. I like beach. I like white sands. I'm not super crazy about Rustic Lodge. It's fine, but it's just, like none of these really, like I smell and I'm like, ew, yuck. Rustic Lodge is just not really my thing. Ghostly Greetings, not really my thing. I think that would be kind of it. Even Whiteout's not that bad, but I'd say Whiteout's not my thing. This is a really good Bring Back My Bar lineup, you guys. It's really, really good. So let me know in the comments, now that this promotion has had a chance to really launch, let me know what your favorites are from Bring Back My Bar. Are there any that are making your club? By the way, I did do my more recent Scentsy Club edit to include Bring Back My Bars, see which ones I thought were club worthy. I'll link that video down below. I'll also put it in the cards up here on the screen. So I hope that helps, Shannon. Thank you so very much. Okay, next one is from my friend Laura. And Laura says, I have a question. How long does it take for your hair to dry? Do you use a blow dryer or let it air dry? It takes me from start to finish 1 hour to do my hair. It's ridiculous. And I know that's why I think it was a previous Q&A that some of you had asked about, like the wash, or was it a vlog? It may have been a vlog. But like my husband was shocked to know that there's a lot of people who actually don't wash their hair every day. I have to wash my hair every day because my scalp is really oily. And I know. It's because I wash my hair every day. My skin is just oily. So I don't know that even if I were to train my scalp, to not like overproduce the oil, I think I'd still be oily. I'm not here for that. So I do wash my hair every day. If I'm going to do it, if I'm actually going to do something with my hair, it will take me start to finish, blow dry, straighten. It takes me an hour. So I'd say it takes me probably 15 minutes probably to blow dry my hair. I actually should time myself. It takes me about 15 minutes to blow dry my hair. I have a lot of hair. It's very, very thick and there's a lot of it. So when I blow dry, and my hair is actually naturally curly, and not a cute curl, not like a cute kinky curl. I would love that. It's like a not cute frizzy kind of curl that can't really decide what it wants to do. Like some parts of my hair are like super curly, like usually like underneath here. This is like pretty kinky curly under here. And then up here, it's just like frizzy and kind of wavy. So it's not a cute look. It's not a cute look for me. So it's either I blow dry my hair and then I straighten it, which takes me an hour because I have a lot of it. Or if I'm not going to straight iron my hair, then it goes up in a messy bun. So yeah, there is no like in between. It's either this or up in a messy bun. There is no in between. I wish I could rock the curly hair because it would be so nice to just like put some product in my hair and go. I don't put any product in my hair because my hair is so thick and there's so much of it. It just feels like it's heavy and my hair is already heavy. So I'm not here for that. So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments. Does it take you forever to do your hair too? Because I'd love to know that I'm not alone. It makes getting ready like kind of a pain in the butt. Okay. Next one is from our friend Cindy, and Cindy says, love all your videos. Thank you so much. Looking at getting a new warmer. Any thoughts on faves for performance? So it really is going to determine what your style is, what your taste is, but I can give you my recommendations just based on type of warmer. I think if you are looking for the best overall performance, I would say going with a full size 25 watt warmer. Full size 25 watt warmer that is either ceramic or metal. The glass warmers are great, but they do put off a lot of heat. So the thing with the metal warmers and the ceramic warmers is that they hold the heat better, directing that heat directly up to the warmer dish and throwing the fragrance the best. So that would be the best, is I would say to go with those. But if you are looking to like, because clearly I am just like, if I see it and I like it and I want it, I'm gonna get it. So clearly you can see in here, I've got plenty of glass warmers. This is a glass warmer, this one's a glass warmer, this one's a glass warmer. So that's glass. And I think, is that, yeah, they are all glass up in here. So let me tell you, in here, because the glass puts off the heat, this room, because I have so many warmers in here just for like display, in the summertime, it gets super hot in here when I'm done filming. Because I have my ring light, so I've got the ring light on, and then I have like a bajillion warmers behind me. And so when I'm done and I open up the door and Sean comes in here, he's like, oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. I know. In the winter, it's great. In the winter, it is great because you get all like toasty and it's fantastic. But yeah, but this is not a typical setup. You know, if I did not like film in here, I would just have one warmer in here. That's not going to put off enough heat to like make it miserable. So yeah, but I would say in terms of performance, 25 watt ceramic or metal warmer for full size. I hope that helps. Let me know what you decide on. Okay, and our next question comes from my dear friend Tammy. So Tammy says, what is your all-time favorite perfume and why? My all-time favorite perfume would be Calvin Klein's Euphoria. I don't think they make it anymore. And the reason why I love it so much is because that's the perfume I wore on my wedding day. So I had read in magazines and stuff. This was before I knew scent memory was a thing. This is how I learned that scent memory was a thing. But I think I was reading in like a bride magazine or something that you should wear a brand new perfume on your wedding day, because then when you smell it, it'll remind you of your wedding day. And it still does that for me. So that would be like my number one all-time favorite perfume. I also love Chanel Mademoiselle. That's one of my favorites as well, just because I love the way it smells. It is just so dang good. I love a lot of perfumes. Like I love my perfume the way I love my wax. And I did actually recently discover a brand of perfume that their whole purpose in life is to come up with duplicate perfumes of very, very expensive perfumes and offer it at an affordable price. So currently, like I would say today, like for one, I'm going to reach for like an everyday perfume is going to be from the Alt company. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to pick up a couple more of the perfumes, and then I'm going to do like an Alt fragrance haul, I think. Because I had talked about this briefly on, I think it was a What I've Been Warming video, just talking about this and if you guys would be interested in like a perfume haul of some sort. So I am wanting to pick up a couple more. So when I do that, I'll get the other ones that I purchased and we'll kind of go over them together and do like a perfume haul. But this one is one that I'm reaching for a lot these days, and it is from Alt, and it is called, it's the number 12 Cherry Smash. This is the dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. So, which is also a dupe for my beloved Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's ridiculous. I also picked up 3 other perfumes from this company. They're super affordable. They're like $39, $49. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that over like $350. Thanks. If I'm buying a $350 perfume, I'm probably not going to wear it every day. Like, and if I want to have a perfume, I'm going to want to wear it. Like if it's because if it's $350 and I'm not reaching for it, the perfume's going to go bad. But I'm going to feel like, oh my gosh, okay, that spritz was $50. That spritz was $50. You know what I mean? So I just feel like this smells just like it and way more affordable, and I'm gonna be more apt to wear it like daily. So I love that. But all-time favorite would be Calvin Klein Euphoria. Second favorite would be Chanel Mademoiselle. So love those. Okay, Next question is from our friend Elena, and she says, hi Lisa, question. Do you think we'll get holiday bricks since we got spring bricks? I think I just missed spring bricks last time, and I don't remember if we got Christmas bricks in the same year. So yes, the one constant with Scentsy, at least ever since I've been a consultant, has been holiday bricks. So every holiday season, we have always done holiday bricks, and this is just what has been up until this point. This could be the year that Scentsy's like, no, we're not doing it, but I don't foresee that happening. I would put money on the fact that I believe that holiday bricks will continue to be a thing even this year. Spring bricks are kind of on their way out. A few of them have sold out already. There are still a couple still available, at least while I'm recording this, but we're kind of coming to the end of the spring brick promotion, which has been such a fun thing. It's been several years since we have done a spring brick promotion, so this was a really, really great surprise. But the next brick promotion, I would say, will definitely be the holiday brick promotion. But again, nothing is promised. As soon as we know anything, you know, I will share that information with you when the time comes. So next question comes from our friend Sarah, and Sarah says, why are there so many medium scent bars? I find that I have a hard time finding a good variety of bars for my open layout. So it could be that you need more warmers. I would ask a variety of questions, because there's a lot of different things that come into play when we're talking about scent performance. I know you have an open layout. I would ask if you have hardwood floors or carpet. I would ask how many warmers you have, what the wattages are of the warmers that you have, as well as the material of the warmers that you have as well. So all of those things do play into it. Also, placement of where the warmers are. If the warmers are near a window or a vent, that can make a difference on how the scent is performing as well. If you have one warmer in an open concept, I would say you need more. You need probably 2 or 3 warmers. It just kind of depends on what your layout is and kind of what you're working with. But as I was just mentioning, I would say I would go make sure you're working with warmers that are either ceramic or metal for the most part, and 25 watts. Not to say that glass warmers aren't going to perform. They absolutely do. I have several. I have several and they perform great. But I would say if you're wanting optimal performance, if you're wanting less warmers, optimal performance, those would be the things to kind of consider. So I hope that helps. But there are, because I would more look at like what types of also what types of scents you're warming as well. Because we can typically go nose blind if you're warming the same types of scents over and over again. So if you are only warming fruity scents, you can go nose blind. Even if you're changing up the scent itself, if it's all fruity all the time, you can go nose blind very quickly to that. And I would say change it up to bakery, change it up to like fresh, like laundry type scents. Change it up from time to time. That way you're completely like, you're giving your nose a little like kickstart. But yeah, so I actually think that this particular season, this spring and summer season, we have a lot of really good performers, at least from my experience. So yeah, we've got some powerhouses too. Like Cocoa Lime is a powerhouse. Peace Lily Be With You is a powerhouse. Rainbow Sherbet's a powerhouse. There's quite a few that I find to be really strong. So I would be asking more like, how many warmers do you have, and kind of what it is that you're working with. Okay, and our next question, I actually don't have your name. There's just a user number, so I'm sorry that I can't say thank you, but thank you if you're watching this. This person is asking, have you ever thought about adopting a Belgian Malinois? No, absolutely not. And not because we don't love the breed. We love all dogs. We love every single dog. But we've got one crazy boy ranger. Belgian Malinois are, they're a different kind of crazy that I don't know that we would be up for. Belgian Malinois, just from our experience, not to say that there aren't Belgian Malinois that are like a couch potato, but for the most part, they need to be active all day, every day. German Shepherds are very much the same, but like there are some like lazy times with them where like we feel like, okay, we can take a break, you know, but they do need regular walks and things like that. But Sean, with his previous law enforcement career, he actually wanted to be a canine officer, and so he did a lot of trainings with the canines, and he would wear the bite suits and all of that, and so he was very familiar with the canine dogs that were being trained, and a lot of them use Belgian Malinois dogs. And he's just like, that's a different kind of crazy. It's like their energy level is just so high all the time, and they need that like constant draining of the energy. And you know, that's just, that's probably just too much dog for us. That's too much dog for us, I think. So love them. I will love on them. I will enjoy watching them in competitions and such, but I think for the Rowberry household, they might be a little bit too much dog. Okay, next one is from our friend Debbie, and Debbie says, hey Lisa, what's your favorite Mustang? Mine is a 1965 convertible. I'm right there with you, sis. I would love a 1965. I think that would be amazing. Sean and I have talked about like how awesome it would be. That's like a bucket list kind of car for us. Sean and I both have Mustangs, but that would be a really special one. Do like that bright cherry red. I think that would be absolutely amazing. That would be my dream. My dream Mustang would be a 1965. I don't know that I'd do a convertible. I think I would do the hard top, although the convertible would be fun, but I think a cherry red 1965 Mustang would be amazing. I think that would be absolutely amazing. All right, you guys, so there you have it. That wraps up all the questions for our June Q&A. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. If you have a question you would like to be answered in next month's Q&A, feel free to leave the question down below in the comments of this video, or you are more than welcome to send me an email at RowberryWax@gmail.com. Like I said, I'm an open book. It doesn't have to be Scentsy related. It can be personal, it can be Scentsy, it can be marriage, it can be surgery talk, tattoo talk, whatever. I'm an open book. So it's just kind of fun to like chit chat and hang out with friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you do like the Q&As. I so appreciate the love and support that you show here on my channel. It means absolutely the world to me. And going back to kind of the start of this video, be kind to each other. Don't drag people down, no matter if you have different views of what someone else might be doing or what have you. Be nice to each other, please. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you're new, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with everything we have going on around here. All right, you guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.